welcome back to the show, you guys. Now, you might have caught some of this amazing video on YouTube. I hate using the term selfie because it's so much more than a selfie. It's the most amazing selfie on Earth. A 360-degree rotation in every major site and exotic place in over 36 countries.
Woo.
Now, the man documenting this
Wow.
600-day trip around the world with a GoPro on a stick is Alex Chacon. And how you doing, Alex?
Pretty good, you guys?
Now, it seems like an amazing trip you went on. What kind of inspired you? Did you just want to do a trip around the world and this video project was a side gig, or did you do it for the purpose of the video?
You know, as a little kid, I was always very interested to know what the world was about, who lived there, how they were surviving. And over the course of my life, it just became this huge urge to just really want to see what the world was. And during the trip, it became, how do I share this with the rest of the world in a very unique, innovative, and creative way so that everybody else can enjoy what I've enjoyed?
So what is the reaction you're getting from people? Are they like, why are you making yourself dizzy across the country? What's going on? Or are they getting excited?
You know, it's been a lot of positive outreach to me, saying I've inspired them. It's been very happy to see it. They're, just so thrilled just to really get to travel through the magic of video. And then you have the funny people who try to put those funny comments of, I must be rich, I must have all these sponsors and all these different things. And the truth of the matter is I sold everything I had in order to do this trip.
So how do you get around if you got nothing?
Creative measures. What happens is that I tell people my story along the road, and they're very nice around the world, and people house me, they feed me, they tell me stories, they help me as much as they can. I eat out of cans, I eat canned beans, and I save as much money as I can anywhere.
So what are some of the more, we're looking at your video right now as we're talking to you, what are some of the more amazing, like breathtaking places? Like if you had to give it a top 3 breathtaking things that you've seen, what are the top 3?
In no particular order, it's going to be the Northern Lights in Alaska. The second would be the world's largest salt flat in Bolivia during the wet season. It becomes the world's largest mirror because there's a thin layer of water, so you can't tell the horizon you can't tell the floor from the sky, basically. And third would probably be the world's largest waterfalls in Brazil called Iguazu.
Now, I'm seeing that you're taking pictures in all these different places. One of them, you're in a mud bath. Has there ever been a moment where the people around you are like, oh my gosh, what are you doing with that camera? I mean, cultures and reactions to cameras across the world really vary.
Yeah, fun fact is that was actually a volcanic mud bath in an active volcano. But yeah, definitely when you're doing this stuff, it's something nobody's ever seen before. This is a brand new, innovative, creative approach to this amazing video that I haven't seen done to this extent ever before. And when I first started this 3 years ago, the selfie didn't really exist. So there was no apparatus to use. I actually had to engineer my own thing out of scraps from the trash can. So when people would see me with this half-made, really barren camera on a stick, they were very confused. But they were very curious about what I was doing, and it was more about just the fascination of maybe I should do that too.
See, I'm looking at my Instagram right now, and the selfie that I took of myself at the Mall of America is so unimpressive right now.
So unimpressive.
I mean, it so means nothing compared to the trip that you've gone on. So future travels, are you going to do more of this? Is this going to be a series? What are your plans?
Yeah, you'd be surprised about what's happening now since people are finally paying attention to what I do. So there's a bunch of opportunities right now. So definitely the travel continues, the documenting continues, and the future trips are continuing as well. So it's the never revolving circle.
All right, well, Alex, you, a stick and a GoPro camera, and you're leading a fascinating life. I appreciate you sharing that with us.
Yeah, good luck out there. Enjoy your travels.
Thanks to you guys. Glad you enjoyed it.
Thanks, Alex.
Wow, great video too. You can check more of that out on YouTube. I always wonder, a YouTube star, I should have asked him, do they just watch the counter on the YouTube views go up? Like, come on.
It has to be. I mean,
baby.
To be able to put that art together and then see the numbers grow and see everybody sharing in it and enjoying it, it's got to be a very fulfilling thing.
Yes, so satisfying.